Hello everyone, this is Jomar and you are going to learn how to monetize your hobby today. And with me is Miss Sheila Dakyon and Lynx, who's going to be interviewing her. Lynx is from Toy Collectors Assemble. My name is Jomar Hilario and thank you for being here. This is a brand new topic, a brand new setup. We have me, I'll be introducing Lynx and X, and they will be talking about their hobbies and how they have made money from it. Okay, so let me give you a short intro about myself. I am the author of the book Virtual Careers and would love to know if you guys can clearly hear this. And yeah, okay. And I also teach people how to earn from the internet. So this is just one aspect of what I do. I do live streaming, I webinars and podcasts and all those things nung time na hindi pa siya uso. I also homeschool my kids and been doing online business for about 12 years and actually 15 years. Okay? So do let us know if you can hear this well, if you can understand it well, then let us know in the comments section so we can get started na. Okay? So our topic for tonight is about hobbies and your monetization. Because a lot of us have been stuck at home and we don't know what to do with our time sometimes and would like to do something about, you know, about the money that's slowly becoming less, right? Because maybe somebody in your family isn't working anymore, and maybe all the money just goes to the groceries, all those kinds of things. And we want to be able to address that problem. Okay, so let me give you an intro to our interviewer, C Links. Our host and interviewer for tonight is a passionate toy hobbyist, and she has been a toys and collectibles collector for more than 20 years. So, pakisabi nga, ang dami naman, no? 20 years na nangongolekta ng laruan. And she became active in the toy community in 2017. She loves collecting books, cosplaying, sewing costume, and cross-stitch arts. So, nagko-cosplay po ang ating guest. And loves attending pop culture, not only pop culture, but also self-help events and conferences. She is also a fitness geek. She's the founder of the Toy Collectors Assemble brand and group, and she believes that's the saying that friendship is born at that moment when one person says, "What? You too? I thought I was the only one." Let's all welcome si Lynx, and please be nice because kinakabahan yan si Lynx. Okay? Hello.
One. Thank you, Jomar, for that wonderful introduction. So it's actually an honor to be introduced by you, the number one virtual careers guru and also my mentor. Actually, I have learned about Jomar in his widely acclaimed book, Virtual Careers, as he mentioned earlier. So I first met Jomar in person during a conference back in 2016. Then I have been following him and learning also since then. So currently po, I'm one of his mentees and also student in some of his courses. Again, online events like this are made possible and also powered by Jomar Hilario. So once again, thank you, Jomar.
Okay. So, um,
Okay, so
ikaw na, di ba? Okay. Go for
yes.
it. Go for it.
Okay. Good morning, good afternoon to our viewers and listeners tonight. So welcome to tonight's episode, How to Monetize Your Hobby. So each and everyone has hobbies or activities that keeps them motivated. Sabi nga, kahit di ka bayaran, you will still do it. So despite living in this pandemic times, staying at home became fruitful one. People have discovered their passions and cultivated their hidden talents. So probably you noticed your relatives became plantitos and plantitas. Then your friends became master chefs and started baking good delicacies. Then you learned your barkada pala became an online influencer na. Then some discovered that they actually love singing and dancing and then sikat na sila sa YouTube and TikTok, mga sensational na pala sila. Then marami din nag-start ng hobby like toy collecting. Discovered din nila that they actually love reading and learning. And the best part is people started earning money from their hobbies. So the question, how can we monetize our hobbies? So tonight, we will learn from our guest on how she did it. So let me introduce our guest for tonight. Our guest for tonight is a financial auditor by profession. She lived and worked in Europe for 4.5 years before moving to Australia in 2011. She's now based in the Dominican Republic of Davao City. She believes that we were made to create just like our creator. She loves making soaps and is the founder of Soap Bakery. She also crochets in her free time, and her works can be found in the Shrugs and Hugs FB page. She founded Lumi Learning Hub to help creatives unleash their creative energy and monetize their craft. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome our guest for tonight, Miss X.
Ang
Hi,
hirap
X.
pag ang hirap pag one letter lang yung pangalan niya 'no, Miss X.
Sheila. Dakyon.
Ay,
For
wait.
having me and thank you
Hi,
for the
X.
time. Yes.
Hi. Good evening. How are you?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
I can hear you.
Hello.
Yes. Hi, X. Sheila. How are you?
Yes. Yes, I'm good.
Ayan.
I'm good. Um, Jan, can you hear
Okay.
me now? Yes.
Yes. Here na po. Yeah, actually, it's very great for you to be here tonight so we can learn from you and hear also your stories. Actually, I was really interested to do this interview with you kasi I was amazed when I visited your Facebook pages. So, very interesting for me kasi nakarelate ako kasi actually hobbies ko rin yung mga ginagawa mo and yung mga na-produce mo na product. So, for sure, some of our viewers also are interested to know. So, are you ready? Shall we get started?
Yes. Ready, ready. Go.
Hello. So, my first question for you actually is, can you tell us about your hobbies and how you got started?
Hobbies. Napaka-broad. I mean, lahat tayo, ang dami-daming choices on hobbies. And kahit yung mga bata pa tayo, I'm sure tulad mo, may hobbies ka din. And nung bata ako,
Yeah.
I collected mga stationery, stamps, tapos I sing, and then I also make jewelry, CDs, and semi-precious stones. And I've always wanted to create with my hands, yung mga buting-ting, gano'n. Kasi parang feeling ko, something magical happens when an item is handmade. The energy and the love of the person, paano punta dun sa item. So, bata pa kaya ako, mahilig na ako ng buting-ting. So, currently naman, ang hobbies ko is, one of them is crocheting. I started kasi I belong to this group of crafters dito sa Davao. Kasi a few of the members in the group are crocheters. So, curious lang ako. Tapos nagpaturo ako sa kanila. So, yun, that's how I got started. Tapos, nag-supplement na lang ako ng mga YouTube videos, Google, mga ganyan, mga patterns. So, that's how I started with crocheting. And one of my, ano pala yun, last year, mga mid last year, as one of my hobbies din ngayon is taking care and selling ornamental plants. 'Di ba? Usong-uso yung mga plantitos and plantitas dahil din sa quarantine. So, I got bitten by that platform. Oo, 'di ba? So, nung medyo nag-loosen up yung quarantine, nauso din yung barter dito sa Davao. Talagang sobrang, active yung mga tao sa pagbabarter. Then, I saw this, pothos plant na pinapabarter ng isang member dun sa group. Then na-attract ako, naisip ko lang na parang maganda siya inside the house. So I bartered one of my dad's aloe vera plant for a pothos cutting. So doon nagsimula. Tapos nung parang pinost ko siya, tuwang-tuwa ako, pinost ko siya sa Facebook ko. Tapos may mga nagtatanong uy, saan ka kinuha yan? Nagbebenta ka ba? So, doon nagsimula, okay, nagbebenta na ako ngayon. So, ganon. And then one of my long time hobbies na din, I started mga 2018, so mga 2, 3 years na siya, was soap making. It started naman when yung barkada ng mom ko wanted something to do na medyo ano, out of the city. Mga seniors na kasi 'to. Pero ayaw nila masyadong malayo. So I found this farm, mga less than an hour away from the city. So pumunta kami doon one weekend and the farm had goats. So the people in the farm taught us how to make goat's milk soap. Very manual naman yung process. Tapos walang ano, talagang maghahalo ka, walang mga electronics, walang manual na halo, mga ganyan. Tapos isang recipe lang yung pina-follow nila. Tapos ano, yun lang yung alam nila kasi hindi, pag may iba kang tanong outside of it, hindi na nila masagot. Pero anyway, I enjoyed the process kasi nga I enjoy working with my hands. Tapos, when I got home, sobra akong excited. Started ko ng um, bilhin yung mga ingredients, ganyan. Punta din ako online, bili ako. Tapos, nang nakompleto ko na yung ingredients, I started making my own soap. Tapos, namimigay ako, ganyan. Kaya lang, parang yung iba may sinasabi sila na, ay, nangati daw sila, ganyan. So, parang hit and miss yung recipe. Kaya parang sabi ko, something wrong dun sa recipe. Kaya parang, sabi ko, Google ko nga, so on YouTube, ganyan. So, ganun din. So, the more I learn about making, parang the more I want to try like, new fragrances, new colors, new mga shapes, mga ganyan. So, doon ako, eventually, I made it into a business.
Oh, wow. Actually, very interesting ha, kasi yung mga hobbies mo, actually mga hobbies ko rin naman siya, in the past though at present, talagang toy collecting yung, major hobby ko. Actually,
Mhm.
ang first ever ko na kinolek is like yung first hobby mo, dictionaries. So if I may share, actually yung, student days, elementary pa yun, eh, hindi ako nagkakamali, ah. So nauso kasi yung stationaries. So nagdadala yung mga classmates mo ng stationaries tapos payabangan kayo, pagandahan, sino yung mabango yung papel, gano'n, 'di ba? Ano yung mas makulay. So usually nagte-trade kami parang to add in our collections. Tapos siyempre nauso rin nagbebentahan din, "O piso-piso, bili kayo nito." So bumibili ako sa Sanrio ng mga stationery, si Hello Kitty, si, Hello Kaopi. Tapos
Ah,
ibebenta ko dun sa mga classmates ko, gano'n. Tapos bumibili rin ako sa kanila. Hindi ako marunong, eh, 'di ba, yung parang so ano lang, give and take lang kayo. Tapos sabi nga ng nung late father ko back then sabi niya, "Aba, 'tong batang 'to nga baka negosyante paglaki," 'di ba? Yun. So now, hearing na yung hobby mo actually turn it to business, so you can actually turn it. I mean, you could really make it as your hobby into a business, right? So would you recommend to our viewers?
yung ano, yung pag
Yeah, yung yes,
yung
yung
hobby, kung
hobby into a
i-recommend ko
business.
siya.
Yes.
I had a chat with Mommy Negosyo, and I hope she's listening tonight. Hi, Mommy Ann. So I had a chat with her last week, and I asked her a similar question. And pareho naman kami ng pananaw na, yes, you can start a business from a hobby. Kaya lang, you have to consider other factors. Kumbaga, kunwari, available ba yung raw materials, yung mga ganon. But the most important factor na you have to consider or you have to ask yourself is, will it make you money? So you have to make your own computation. Kung viable ba siyang business? May bibili ba ng product mo? Ganon, kikita ka ba? Can it make you more money than your job? Diba? Mas maganda kung ganon para full-time mo na lang, di ba? And pag na compute mo, tapos mo, okay to, na tingin mo, okay naman siyang business, then try it. So, yun naman yung parang, ano ko, na itry nila. Kasi I know of someone na mahilig siyang mag-bake ng cakes, especially cheesecake. At masarap naman talaga.
Yun.
She
Wow.
tried to monetize by selling her cakes. Pero malaki naman yung kita niya kasi she got a lot of orders. Parang a few months after, she lost the joy of baking, parang gano'n. Kasi it became a chore. Naghahabol na siya ng orders, tapos source na siya ng stress. So, hininto muna niya. So, by trying, you'll learn if it's really something that you want. Hindi lang siya yung parang idea na you fell in love with. So, good. And if you don't, kinumpit mo naman na it doesn't make you money, parang ano lang, katuwaan mo na lang, it just gives you joy, pero wala namang gustong bumili ng product mo, gano'n. So just keep it as a hobby.
Correct, I agree with that actually. Kasi kung gusto mo siya, not necessarily rin siya ng iba, eh. Puwedeng tingin mo, "Ay marketable 'to," pero yun pala ayaw nila, hindi pala siya mabenta. Actually, share ko lang isa. So one time correct, oo, ako lang pala natutuwa, ayaw pala nila. So one time meron akong na-receive na pa-survey ng isang friend na toy collector din. So ano lang naman, nag-message lang naman siya sa Messenger, gano'n, private message lang naman. So, pakita siya ng drawing concept ng isang, Wonder Woman, parang chibi version. So, 'di ba lalo ngayon sikat 'yun. Ewan ko kung nabalitaan niyo kasi may yung movie ang Wonder Woman 84 go delayed kasi nga may pandemic. But anyway, going back dun sa pina-survey, so ang tanong is if this, drawing or sketch will be, made into a toy, will you buy it? So, ako hindi ko gusto. Parang hindi ako natuwa dun sa design. Sabi ko, "Hindi, no, I will not buy it." Tapos nag-suggest na lang ako na siguro kung ganito yung itsura, ganito yung similar to this particular brand na tinatangkilik ng madami, maybe I will buy. Tapos turns out, yung mga iba ko rin palang friends, kasi nagpa-survey siya sa mga mahilig mangolekta ng Wonder Woman collectibles. So, sabi rin nila, ayaw din nila, hindi nila gusto na yung idea na yun. So, sad to say, kung sino man yung may idea, I have no idea. Ang gulo 'no, repetitive. So, yung may plan to make that drawing into a something na toy, kung sino man siya, unfortunately, hindi pala benta-benta yung idea niya. So, mukhang hindi niya natuloy. Kasi sa'min pa lang, nung una kami lahat, eh, is kami yung mga hardcore collector kasi na talagang bibili talaga kami kung maganda yan. Kahit na custom made siya, basta we like it, go kami. So yun, I totally agree na dapat you can have to consider also your market. Kung ito-turn mo yung hobby mo into a business or something income generating. So, Eric, can you share pa with us how you were able to monetize your soap making hobby?
Um, Mayroon na lang akong share na ano, strategy that I did, which I call the parang 3 Gs, kumbaga.
Wow.
Yes, the first G is a give. So nagbibigay ako sa ano, nung sabon ko sa strangers. Like for example, nung nakikipag-barter ako, 'di ba? Yung bina-barter namin, for example, plants or groceries or yung mga old books mo, ganyan. Pero naglalagay ako ng isang sabon, sasabihin ko sa kanya, "Uy, gumagawa rin ako ng sabon, may sample diyan," yung parang gano'n. So I give them to strangers. And I also give my soaps to friends. Definitely alam na nila 'yan. 'Pag birthday nila, sabi ko, "May surprise ako sa'yo, may gift ako, hulaan mo kung ano." Tapos kaya, "Sige, sige, hulaan ko," sabi nila. Pero of course, alam na nila na soap 'yun. And
That's
actually,
so.
may nakakatuwa nga kasi yung meron kaming ano, kapitbahay dito, parang wedding anniversary nila. So ano na sila, mga old couple, senior couple. Tapos nagregalo ako ng ano, soap cakes, parang cupcake siya na soap. Tapos dalawa para
Ah,
dalawa
wow.
sa soap. Tapos
Hindi ko
nakakatawa
lang
pala,
kumain.
hindi pa sa kanila, alam naman nila eh, kung ano. Pero syempre, lagi ako nag-warning pa rin na, oy, hindi ito yung sabon yan. Um, Dun sa ano nila, party nila, meron pala silang relative na nagwo-work sa PTV News dito sa ano,
Ah,
PTV News Mindanao. Tapos nakita niya yung soap. Tapos sabi niya sa'kin na, "Uy ano, maganda 'tong i-feature, parang one of these days sa ano daw, sa PTV." Sabi ko, "Oh, talaga?" Tapos sabi niya, "Oo, sige ano, January 'yun." Sabi niya sa ano na lang, sa Valentine's. Ko, "Oh, sige," ganyan. Eh, di nung time na yung malapit na yung Valentine's, hindi may pumuntang crew sa bahay, di nagulat ako. Pero sabi ko, alam mo yun, ma-mention lang ako ng kahit ilang segundo, 'di ba? Parang ano na yun, promotion na yun kahit papaano.
true, true.
Tapos nagulat ako nung ano, nung nag-air yung ano, segment, ano siya, parang almost 3 minutes. Nagulat ako. Pero siyempre natuwa ako kahit na feeling ko kahit walang nakapanood, ano, parang ano siya, yung talagang moment for me, 'di ba, na hindi ko siya makakalimutan. And talagang sa page ko na
Nakatagal din ang
segment na yon sa aking page para sa mga hindi nakapanood. So, ganun yung nagagawa, yung ng isang strategy ko, namimigay lang ako. So, that's the first one. And then the second one, the second G, is you gather, which is you compile your works or yung mga wins mo. So, I created FB pages for my soaps, which is Soap Cakery, and I also have an Instagram account. So, regularly mag-post ka lang, may bago kang gawa, for example. So, post ka lang, um, kung nangyari, may challenge ka din or may tanong ka na gustong survey, parang ganyan. So, post ka lang doon or kahit pag minsan mga quotes, ganyan. Tapos, ang nakakatuwa, may nag-reach out sa akin sa Instagram. Tapos sabi niya na she also has a business. Tapos, gusto niya mag-order ng soap. So, ayun din, meron kami transaction. And then eventually, nag-reorder siya na nag-reorder, parang naging partner na kami kasi yung business niya is about gifts and mga giveaways, ganyan. So every time she ano pa 'to sa may Batangas, sa may Luzon area. So, kahit na nagbabayad siya ng shipping, okey lang sa kanya. So, ayun, 'di nakahanap kami ng parang partnership. Nakahanap ako ng partner, nagkaroon kami ng partnership. Kaya dun din nagsimula parang yung magandang simula din that you do your FB pages and um, you compile your works. Parang ano na siya, it acts like a portfolio of your works, especially when you're starting. Tapos, the third G is groups. So, when you're a crafter kasi or you're self-employed ka, it could be lonely doing things by yourself, no? So, buti na lang, part ako ng parang crafters group dito sa Davao. And I have people that I could bounce ideas with, gano'n. Tapos, if they need some soap, they come to me, they recommend me to their friends, and I do the same for them dun sa mga crafts din na ginagawa nila. So parang they help me build my network. And then virtually, I also join like FB groups. So groups in soap making, for example. Dahil doon, may sharing of ideas. Tapos merong, ano, um, kapag may problema ka or yung parang may challenge ka, pwede kang magtanong kasi people have done it before. Ganon. And I know, di ba, you also made a lot of friends sa toy collectors group mo, right?
Yes, correct ka diyan. Actually, member ako ng maraming toy group, so not just one, so marami. And dun ko nahanap talaga yung mga new friends ko, like join, parang gano'n, 'di ba? Marami talagang, who loves that hobby. So dun ako nakahanap ng mga new friends ko, and I also consider them as my family. Kasi ano mo yun, like-minded individuals kayo, you have the same passion, you have the same interest, the same thinking, na nandun din kayo sa same group. So speaking of, yung mga, Facebook group, so is actually also a good venue to promote products and also even yung mga businesses. Parang for example, siyempre si Jollibee business yun, 'di ba? So, member kasi ako ng isang group na ang talagang kinokolekta is, Funko Pops. If you're not familiar with ito yung mga nakita niyo na nasa small box, mga 6 inches, tapos para siyang mini versions ng character. Medyo bubblehead yung itsura. So meron, yung latest na nilabas na Jollibee brand is Jollibee yung on bicycle, on bike, yung delivery bike ang tawag doon. So, alam ko i-re-release na siya, pero hindi ako sure when exactly. So, dun ko nalaman sa Facebook group, one morning, chineck ko lang bago ako mag-breakfast na, release na daw pala, as in today, starting today. So, parang, sige, order na rin ako. So, nangyari breakfast ko naging Jollibee, 'di ba? So, yun. So, happy naman ako sa nakuha ko na. Tapos nung chineck ko rin sa groups parang wala pang 12 noon, marami na nagsasabi na na-sold out na daw, na nabili
Mm.
na daw, wala ng available dun sa mga stores na malapit sa kanila. Tapos yung iba nagfi-flip na. Ibig sabihin ng flippers yung tinataas, nagre-resell sila tapos binebenta na nila ng mas mataas.
Mm.
So, doon din sa group, marami rin naman siyempre nag-help sa'yo, saan mo mahahanap yung product, yung toy na hinahanap mo. So, may mga nag-suggest din na, actually you can still check it. For example, dun sa branch sa may Taguig, meron pa dito, meron pa daw, may mga gift stocks pa. Dun na lang kayo mag-place ng order. So, yung mga tips nila, techniques, how to avail it. Kasi through the Jollibee app mo lang siya makuha pa ano. Though, tapos na siya, I think August 31 lang. Tapos, since, yun yung isang experience ko na parang very good na for advertising kasi alam agad ng lahat eh. Sa experience ko rin as a seller ng kasi I also sell toys. So, not just toys, even books kasi I also collect books. So, doon ako mabilis makabenta. So, for example, meron group ako before nabili sa National Book Fair yun eh. Oo. Na nag-sale sila para nag 90% off. Tapos nakabili ako, tapos ni-resell ko sa, Harry Potter na book yun, eh. Nilagay ko siya sa Harry Potter na group. So ang bilis, may ano, may nag-dibs agad, may nakabili agad. So same din, back then yung sa meron din kasing Funko Pop na Jollibee, yung unang first ever, release na Funko Pop ng Jollibee. As in pinilahan yung sobra, as in number of hours, bago makuha yung toy. So what happened is, so may extra naman ako, nabili ko siya for the retail price of 600 pero nabenta ko siya ng 1,000. So more than 50%. Kasi in demand talaga siya. Pero yun nga, eventually bumaba rin yung price na nung nagre-release uli ng new stocks. So back to the normal price. So yun yun. I just want to share na magandang venue talaga rin ang mga groups para you can actually sell, buy, trade, get informed of the latest about your hobbies. So, so ba, you agree naman, di ba, X? You also join group.
Oo. So yun talaga yung parang I think magandang strategy when you're starting, you want to monetize your hobby, is you give, parang basta share mo lang, tapos you gather, you compile your works, and then you put it on social media, and then you join groups, virtual groups, non-virtual group. Uh, um, just take action. Kasi sometimes, look, hindi mo alam kung ano yung gagawin. Pero, just parang deal with the moment. Huwag mo munang isipin yung future. Kahit na hindi mo alam yung next step, the universe, kumbaga, will help you as long as you help yourself.
It's very good. Very nice. Actually, ang ganda niyan, 3G. Di ba? Dali tandaan. So again, give, gather, and groups. So di ba? So powerful talaga pag ganumbayin mo yung 3Gs na yan. Pa sa signal ng internet. 3G, di ba? So my next question is, ano naman yung mga challenges or obstacles na you've encountered in monetizing your hobby?
Nako. Um, actually, madaming challenges. And um, I think I'll just parang talk about the biggest challenge that I ever have to tackle, no? And
Mm-hmm.
it is really myself. Parang there is a big change in mindset when you uh, start as a hobbyist and then you go into a business. Iba yung mindset na kailangan mo. And then there's so much preparation that needs to be done. So, for example, when you're doing something as a hobby, mas loose yung attitude mo. I'm sure you experienced this, di ba? Yung sabi mo nga kanina, sa toy collecting, um, you found a very nice toy, di ba? Kunyari na gustong-gusto mo, and you'll even pay a premium to have it. Pero kung business na siya, yun, iba na yung iisipin mo, hindi na lang yung basta price. You have to think of yung, yun, tulad ng ginawa nung isang friend mo na nag-survey siya, di ba? May bibili ba nito? Tataas ba yung presyo nito in the future, di ba? So yung mga gano'n.
Kaya actually, kaya na ang pina-practice din ng mga toy companies, na especially yung mga nagse talaga ng mga high-end collectibles, yung mga talaga nasa $100, even actually yung even, less, basta yung mga collectible talaga na masasabi mo. So, uso yung term na PO. So, ibig sabihin nun pre-order. So, pag sinabi mong PO, hindi siya ibig sabihin na yung PO na ano, it's a pre-order. So,
Mhm.
and then, pag magpe-pre-order ka, they would ask you to give a down payment or DP.
Mhm.
Yun lang is ang guarantee na lang din ng mga toy companies or ng mga stores, toy stores na sure na may bibili ng item bago nila ipa-produce. 'Di ba? Parang
Mhm.
siguro din sila sino ano, may bibili ba? So, kung sure kayo, make a pre-order. 'Di ba, Ex?
Yes, oo. So, isa yun sa kailangan mong ding isipin. So,
Mm.
when I started my soup business, parang ang daming iisipin. No? I had to think about, ano bang niche ko? Naku, kailangan ko pang gumawa ng logo. Tapos yung branding, parang ganyan. Tapos, ano kayang packaging ko? Paano ko ba ito ima-market? Yung mga ganun. Ang dami-dami mong kailangan isipin. Pero actually, that's not the main problem, no? Kasi you can get all the information that you want, especially if you get someone who's done it before, di ba? And I can get all the resources to put everything together. Parang marami ng information and meron ng mga courses for that kung information lang yung kailangan mo. Pero ang main talaga na ingredient doon is ikaw. You have to do it. So it boils down to me or to the person, di ba? So if you decide to turn your hobby into a business, you have to stick to that decision and you have to make it happen. Kasi kahit na may employees ka na sila naman yung kunwari gumagawa, pero ikaw yung ikaw yung energy mo yung magdadala ng company or ng group, parang ganon. So, it all lies to you. Yun yung pinaka-biggest challenge. Kailangan prepare mo yung mindset mo, prepared ka emotionally, prepared ka physically, lalo na pag nagsisimula din. So, yun.
Yeah. So if also I may add regarding just the challenges, no? So sometimes kasi yung challenge can also come from people close to you. So pwedeng your spouse, your parents, siblings, boyfriend, girlfriend, friends. Kasi sometimes it can be challenging if they don't believe that yung idea mo, your hobby mo cannot generate money or turn
Oo,
it into a
walang
business.
support pag minsan. Kasi gastos
Diba?
lang.
Correct. Kaya minsan may mga joke-joke lang naman 'to, yung parang teleserye na, "Mamili ka, ako o yang sabi niyang laruan mo," mga gano'n. May mga gano'n joke
Mga
na
may
hindi support, oo. So, yun, so tama ka, Ex. So if you really decide, to turn your hobby into a business, so you really have to make it happen. So find people who will support you, and most important, find a mentor who has done it. So he or she can guide you. Well, like you, X, diba? So you've already done it. So you've already proven that you can turn your hobby into a business. So if to our listeners, so if they want to know more about what you do, how can they reach you?
they can reach me if it's regarding soap. So if they want to have a look at yung mga products ko, they can go to my FB page, which is Soap Cakery. And then my crochet items are also available in the Shrugs and Hubs Facebook page. And then for those creatives na parang they're still starting to explore kung ano yung hobbies nila or kung ano yung craft nila or they still want to learn more how to but siguro monetize or how to prepare themselves, you can go to Lumi Learning Hub then sa Facebook. And you can just message me and then eventually I'll also make a group para pag ano, may ano na.
Yeah. Antayin namin yan, yung group mo.
Uh,
And yes, very excited. So ayan, kung may mga naghahanap ng ano, mentor or someone na pwede turo na yung talagang subok na na way technique. So just contact X or Sheila through any of her pages. Dito nakalagay naman po yung link. And any other words or to our viewers and listeners?
um, wala
Would,
naman.
would you like
Ano,
to thank them? Would you like to thank them for attending tonight or listening?
yes, oo, thank you. And then ano lang, just talagang take action. Kasi parang yun din yung ano ko dati, struggle ko. It's always planning, 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 ganyan. Tapos gusto mo perfect lahat, gano'n. But walang mangyayari. It really takes action. Yun lang. And thank you so much for listening and thank you for having me, Links.
Yes, thank you so much, ex Sheila, for guesting in our show tonight. And thank you also to our viewers, listeners who stayed and joined us. And we hope that you learned something from our show. So, you may share this to your friends. Comment nyo ano yung natutunan nyo. Share it to someone that you think might help. This show can actually help them to fulfill to turn their passion or their hobby into a business. So, I would like again take this opportunity to thank everyone. You may also visit my Facebook page, Toy Collectors Assemble, and I also have a group with the same name. So here are the links. So I hope to see you there, and thank you so much. So, Jomar, thank
Thank
you.
you. Thank you so
Thanks,
much, X and Links, for that.
Yung iba to listen and to learn also, like how you did tonight.
Hi guys, can you hear this now? Parang wala ako kanina.
Yes.
Hello? Kanina
Yes,
you cannot
yes.
hear anything, tama?
Wala. Parang sa ano lang, few words lang. Tapos naman.
Yeah, for
Yeah, you're back.
some
Job.
reason, wala yung audio ko. Nawala yung audio ko for some reason. Anyway, thank you for joining us, X and Links. And thank you for your sharing regarding hobbies. Marami akong, I'm sure a lot of people are thinking about paano pagkakitaan tong hobbies ko na to. Kasi I'm stuck at home. I can't do anything. I can't even waste my time in the mall anymore. Kasi bawal mag-loiter, di ba? So maybe they can do something with the hobby. And I'm sure a lot of people are thinking, YouTube ko na lang ang hobby ko. Gagawin ko siyang vlog. Ang hirap kong gawin nun, sinasabi ko sa inyo. Mas madali ibenta mo na lang yung output ng hobby mo, your collections, and instead of making a YouTube, kasi that's a whole different hobby if you ask me. Okay? So, make sure you guys follow links and sa toys. Anong pangalan ulit? Toy Collectors Assemble.
Toy collectors.
Yeah, and also follow X Lumi Learning Hub for those of you looking for to monetize your hobbies. Okay? So this has been Jomar Hilario. Thank you for being with us. And if you are interested in learning more, make sure you follow, subscribe, ring the bell, and like and join any of our groups. And I'll see you on our next show. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you, X. Thank you, Links. God bless.
Thank you, Tom. Bye. Thank you. Bye.
And tapos na sa wakas. Hello.